My name is Audrey Inglis. I graduated Sequoia in 2012, so last year. I'm currently at Whitman College, and I'm potentially a biology major. Whitman College is a really small liberal arts school in Washington, and I chose it when I was first looking at colleges. I knew I wanted a small school, and so I was looking through my book of best colleges, looked at basically every single page, and um, when I ended up touring schools in the end, after I had narrowed down my schools, applied, um, when I toured it, I just went there and I was like, oh, this is the perfect college for me, and I'm really happy there. My typical class size is probably about no more than 25 students. So it's really nice to have really small classes. You definitely get to have a really good relationship with your professor, which I definitely wanted going into college. My favorite class is probably rock climbing because it's not really an academic course, but of my academic courses, I really like them all. I think one of my favorites was probably actually encounters, even though it's not specific to my major. It's just the basic freshman class, but I really liked um, being being forced to read a lot of text. It really helped me better my reading and writing skills, definitely. Definitely be really open to trying new activities, taking classes that maybe you wouldn't take, because sometimes it's really hard to get into classes specifically for your major, and then you end up taking a class and you just really, really enjoy it. And I had never rock climbed before going to college, and our class just happened. Our school just has an amazing rock climbing wall, and I decided to try rock climbing, and now it's one of my favorite sports. I really enjoy living in the dorms because it's a good way. You're forced to meet people right away, especially if you have a roommate. And I actually get along very well with my roommate, so I've heard I'm very lucky because some people aren't so lucky. But living in the dorms is a really great experience, and I think all freshmen should definitely have, because it forces you to meet new people and you learn how to live with very different people from you. And even if you have to share a bathroom, you still learn to love everybody who lives in your dorm, and it's just a great way to meet people. Very different from home because you you can be constantly entertained and you constantly see your friends around, which is really nice. And then when I come home for break, I'm confused why I can't just walk across the hall and visit my friends. So outside of classes, I've been trying to do a lot of intramural sports because I'm not very good at a lot of the sports they have there, and we don't have like a large sports team. We don't have a football team, so we don't have a dance team, and I actually did dance in high school. So I've been trying to get involved in other sports. So I've started rock climbing. I joined an intramural flag football team, intramural soccer team, and I actually joined a sorority too, which I didn't think I was going to do going into college, especially going to a small college, but I actually love it. So definitely be open to trying new activities.
So you're having a lot of fun,
I'm having a lot of fun.
but a lot of work at the same time.
Definitely a lot of work, but it's easy to balance work and fun in college. You have plenty of time to do both. Whatever school you end up at, you will definitely be happy, because I have friends who I've ended up at. Even I don't think this was my top choice school going into the application process, but then when I toured and saw it, it definitely became my top choice, and I could not be happier. And just be open to other schools, even if you don't think they're your top choice. There's definitely a way to enjoy the college experience no matter where you go. So don't be afraid to try out new things.